welcome back
Welcome back, guys,
to High on Life
with Faith and Emmy. Episode 3.
We know you guys were waiting eagerly for this episode to come out. I know you're all like,
When are they coming out? Like hitting that notification button, hoping there's gonna be something there.
Yeah, and to be quite frank with you guys, it's
We
summer.
haven't been together.
We haven't been together. I actually live in Rhode Island, and Faith lives in New Jersey, so it's not that far of a drive, but she visited me like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and now I'm visiting her in New Jersey.
And then I'm going again next week.
Yeah, so...
And then she'll probably come again in another 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Some shit like that.
So we thought, what better time to film a podcast episode than outside in Faith's
Beautiful
yard.
summer night. We're out in my backyard with a fire. Clearly, I hope you all are enjoying the visuals of this episode. No, this is not AI.
And we hope you get the same feeling as fireplace-esque to our
I hope you can get a smell.
We hope you can get a vibe.
If it was fresh wood, it would smell like that, not propane.
We have
Oh,
Juice here with us.
my dad
Yeah,
helped us out with that.
Yeah, it's Juice, pina colada juice.
We're having piñas by the pool because
Mhm.
I have a pool behind the camera.
Even though all we see right now
It's
is
black.
pure
This
darkness.
is terrifying. The only light we have is the fire and my house.
Like, okay, this is a good conversation to have right now because
Sorry,
I have never been more like we drove a lot of places today, and I
I was
saw
giving you the New Jersey tour.
like at least 8 deer, and every single time
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Faith, look, deer!
Like, apparently there's no Rhode Island in deer. I mean,
Okay.
there's no deer in Rhode Island. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like there are
Like,
deer, but like
I guess I didn't realize it because when I came home, I was like, "Wow, why is there so much roadkill here?" And it's because
So
there's
much
nothing to
fucking
kill in
roadkill.
Rhode Island. Like,
well, I'll see a deer maybe once a month, and
like
every
I
time
have seen
do,
2 a day for every day I've been home.
and
I've
they're
driven on the
always
road.
in pairs. There's two.
Yeah. Well,
Always.
that's what my dad always says. He's always like, if you see one, slow down because there's another coming.
Yeah.
Even if it like crosses the street, there's
Oh,
probably
that
behind
would
it.
like be us if we were like deer. Totally
Please.
not.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so I'm visiting New Jersey. It's my second time here, but first time I don't count it because it was for a softball tournament and I was playing softball sweating the whole time.
Like, you're not seeing the sights.
No, so it's
Like
my
the
first
Montclair
time.
house. We drove to whose house?
James.
No. Aaron Rodgers. We drove to Aaron Rodgers' house in Montclair.
Still don't know who that is.
He's a Yankee.
Oh,
Or is that Aaron Judge?
I don't fucking know. I don't know shit about
I know,
baseball.
you're not even a Yankee person because that's New Jersey. Or that's New York.
Yeah,
So,
but those
Aaron
houses
Judge.
are absolutely wild. Like,
yeah.
holy shit.
Like, you just don't get New Jersey yet.
and
well, now
also
you're getting
that
it.
like Eagle place,
Eagle Point,
Eagle something
or
like that.
Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock. You can see all of New York from it.
Yeah, well,
like,
you can
what
see that in
the-
Ridgewood. If we drove to the right spot in Ridgewood, you could see that. It
That
was
is
definitely
so
nicer at Eagle
crazy.
Rock. Or Eagle, yeah, whatever.
Like, that's just so amazing. Like, I know, like, obviously, this is gonna make no sense, but I feel like if I lived in New Jersey, like, I'd be happier.
Like, I am always thinking I'm gonna be happier outside of New Jersey, and then every time I go outside of the state, and I'm like, why is the service so slow? Why are the drivers annoying? Everybody goes 10 under. Like, it's kind of nice to live in New Jersey because of the convenience of it all. Everything is quick. Like, the people are, like kind of assholes, though.
That's like, no, because every store we went into today, we had
That's true.
at
We
least
had
a
good
10-minute conversation with, like,
Barnes
we
and
went-
Noble today?
Yeah.
Horrible. Well, not horrible. It was a good
No,
experience.
It was great.
It was just,
What if they see it?
what if they see it?
Okay, if you work at
It was
Barnes
a
and
good
Noble-
experience. We were at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. Wait, where was it? In.
Okay, we are doxing ourselves. It was somewhere in New Jersey.
Somewhere in New Jersey.
No need to point out a specific place.
Yeah, but we had some interesting interactions with the employees there.
They were just so social. Like,
So social, and we're not. That's the issue.
it's not even that I'm not social. I'm social. I just, like, not
There's
with
a
a Barnes
certain,
Noble
like,
employee, I guess.
That
Like,
might
I
be
don't
it.
know. I don't know. I don't like when people come up to me in stores. I don't like when people ask me things in stores, like if I need help. Like, I normally walk into places with AirPods on because I like to avoid that. Like, I don't want to be bothered when I'm shopping. But she came up and told us about this new book, and it actually sounded pretty good. So technically, I actually am very grateful because
Did I
now
buy
I'll read
it?
the book.
Yes.
She bought it. And then, of course, because it was buy one, get one, 50% off, she had to talk about another book.
Right.
And that was
one,
kind of like, okay.
We weren't as intrigued.
I did
then.
not really sound like.
So then I was like rushing. I was like, fuck, because we had somewhere to be. I was
Yeah,
looking at
getting
all the
ice cream.
50% off books, and then I turned one, and it was like something about gay people. I was like, all right, I'm sold, and I bought
Wow.
it. So I got 2 books for $29. I don't know if I actually saved money or if I was scammed, but you know, you win some, you lose some. right?
Exactly.
So,
I bought a book about New York. It seemed interesting. It seems really cute, actually.
Yeah, it was cute. It's called I Love New York-ish.
Yeah.
Right?
It
Or
was
I
like
New York.
I love New York-ish, and it's like stories from New Yorkers, and it's like little pictures. I don't know. It seemed really cute, and it seemed like a book I couldn't find for free on a PDF on my phone,
On Google
like on
Chrome.
Google Chrome,
To, like
on,
download illegally. Yeah.
on VK or on.
This is
Zlib.
also us doxing ourselves because what if Google Chrome sees?
They have like an AI generated like they can they look and scan through every video ever public
Like,
for like
there's no
keywords
way.
like Google Chrome.
There's no way. There's not like an insane amount of viruses on our phone.
I know.
I'll like
I'm
click
so
it.
surprised my phone works the way it does because I know I should have viruses by now. I accidentally click links so many times and I'm like, oh, clicked out of it just in time. Like, no, I didn't.
Like no, they
like
have to
AI
know where you
moves
live.
faster than I can like breathe. Like,
They know where you
please.
live. Like, girl, like no, you did not click out of it fast enough. That's me like trying to get like written in the stars VK like downloaded,
Yeah.
and it's like this random website pop up starts coming out of nowhere. I just swipe out of
know.
the app. I'm like,
It's like gone.
saved it. Like no,
The fuck
I
I did.
have no clue how technology works. Like my dad will be like, "Do you have a blah 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 on your phone?" And I go, "No, what's that?" And him and my brother just look at each other.
Like the people who talk about VPNs.
That's what it was.
I'm telling you, Jonas was trying to tell me about VPNs, and I was like, okay. Like,
Like,
Oh my
have
God,
no
like,
desire.
so what? Like, is it not, like, if it was so dangerous, Google wouldn't be legal. Actually, that's not true. I'm sure Google's doing such shady shit. But, like, genuinely, like, I feel like all that VPN stuff, like, if it was that bad, like, my parents would have forced me to do it by now. Me get a VPN thing.
Real, or
Like-
maybe the government's convincing us that it's not important.
Or maybe the government's convincing us that enough. I just don't think I care enough.
I
like,
just
okay,
love
and,
Google.
like,
I
so
love it.
somebody knows what I search. Like, I don't search that weird of shit. Like, I'm sure if you, like, actually pulled it up and asked me to explain things, I'd be like, oh. Like, oh my god, one time I pulled up YouTube to show my mom something and my search history was so compromising.
It was like killing Eve all kisses.
I can't.
So also one time I pulled up my search YouTube history and it was like the L word Tina and Bet makeup
Shut
sex
the hell up.
season like season fucking like 5 or something. Yeah, but like honestly, no regrets.
You're like a character in Big Mouth saying that shit.
I think I go back to the Tina and Bet videos like at least like a few times a year.
I remember there was a Vampire Diaries edit that I watched like once a year for like 2 or 3 years straight. And I had actually never finished the Vampire Diaries. It was a relationship I never saw. I just thought it was so cute. But I didn't have the energy to actually watch the show.
That's so valid though.
I feel like I can never finish those like long CW shows. I can never finish Riverdale.
You can never finish any show. Like, let's not
Like, I'm trying though.
single out a certain like.
I finished shows. I finished Friends. Finished The Office. This was like in middle school that I finished this though. I haven't finished any recent shows. Like I never finished Gilmore Girls or Shameless. And those are like, I love Shameless.
Yeah, those are some good options there.
Yeah. What else?
Maybe we should talk about our current music type of.
Yeah, current music. While we roast some s'mores.
Yeah.
Or no s'mores, just
Actually,
marshmallows.
just a marshmallow. And
I kind of
actually,
wish I had a Mr. Beast bar to go with it, but I'm okay
Right.
with just.
I actually have no desire to eat a marshmallow. Actually, but you know what? While we're
I
here,
wanted to do it for the novelty.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
think
kind
it's
of just
really
love a good
Oh, we forgot to go to Starbucks.
Oh,
But it's okay.
it is okay.
Tomorrow.
We'll go tomorrow morning, maybe before you pick up. Wherever we go.
So, current music that we've been eating up. Well, I went to Boston Calling 2 weeks ago, and I saw, like, my favorite band in person. And ever since I saw them, like, I've just been eating up every album, every song.
Everything sounds better after you've heard it live.
Like
I get
you
re-obsessed with it.
Literally, you just, like, understand. Like,
Yep.
It's the band Always. So good. Recommend. 100%. Tell them who you just saw in concert, baby.
I saw TV Girl. That
And I'm actually
was...
very upset. I got no invite.
Well, I didn't get an invite to Boston Calling, so.
It was literally her, like, actual, like, genuinely, you were trying to get back at me.
I was.
You were.
You, like,
and
said,
I knew you
where
were.
is my invite? And I didn't invite you.
And I knew you were, too. You were like, I hope
Hey.
you're jealous. That's what you said. I was like, you fucking bitch.
I was pissed off. I wanted
was
to go to a
jealous.
festival. Yeah, well, I was fucking jealous, too. But I get it. Water under the bridge. But not for you, clearly. I'm the bigger person here.
If you're gonna let me down,
Alright.
let me down.
Well, I went to TV Girl, and it was fantastic. I do hope you're jealous, because it was a great concert. I actually don't. I wish you saw them, genuinely. I do really think that they...
you do.
No, I do. Because I know you did have tickets, like, last year.
I did.
And that's sad, because it was really good. Like... I've watched the videos multiple times over, and I don't really take a lot of videos at concerts, or I try not to.
Mm-hmm.
I took like 6 videos, but some of them were like 10 seconds. Like, I literally held it up just to get, I don't know, good little. Jordana was good.
Oh my god.
I just love TV Girl, and
So
I've loved them for like forever. And it was the French Exit, that was their big album.
It was like the 10-year anniversary.
Their 10-year anniversary, so they played the whole thing, and that was so good. That has Lovers Rock, which is like the most famous song.
That's so ironic because we talked about TV Girl in our first podcast.
Oh my god, we did!
Yeah, and now you've seen them. Also, Anna was telling me, she was like, what do you mean TV Girl doesn't sell vinyls? Like, they do.
I know. No, they do.
I was like,
On
since the
Spotify,
fuck
their Spotify link. They never did. It was very rare.
It's recent, right?
Yeah,
It's
it is
a
recent.
discovery.
And they were selling them at the venue.
Because I remember Molly and Lily had a TV Girl vinyl.
We were like, that's gold.
We literally
But
thought
they
it was
made
like,
it popular. I wish they did CDs.
I know.
They have like it's
do eat
one,
up the
I
CD.
looked it up. They've only sold CDs once, and it was a Japanese release of one of the albums.
Really?
And it was literally, they
CD.
only sold the CD from, I don't know if it was only in Japan or if it was like just a release, I don't know what it was, but it was like really rare on eBay for like $200 and I can't afford that. So, I just thought I would burn a CD with all of my favorite TV Girl songs, because I can burn a CD, I've done it before.
Yeah. Isn't it like pretty easy? and cheap?
Yeah, I have like you know the thing, I have like a USB converter for my computer, and then there's like a CD converter that I'll use for like, I guess burning CDs, that's what I use it for. Oh, and when you get film pictures and they give you a CD, like that's what CBS does when you send in photos on a dispo.
Really?
Yeah, on a disposable or whatever. They would send me a CD, so then I would put it in my laptop to get the photos like like on a digital version.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it felt very like old.
I
Kind of inconvenient.
I found this album like a few months ago, but it's so good. The Party by Andy Schaaf is literally insane. It's like every song is a different person at a party. Like the first song is The Magician, and he's like does like magic at the party, like he's like the entertainer. And then like there's one about like this guy that stands alone in the corner, and then there's like a couple, and it's so good. It's so good. Every song is so good. So I've been eating up that album. We've been eating up our Italian music.
Yeah, I have been listening. I'm on day 14 of Duolingo Street.
Honestly, I'm on day 4.
I high-fived you.
Yeah.
Times.
I high-fived you back. Because I really don't know how to do that.
No, I love Duolingo. I do it on my lunch break. How's the marshmallow? Why does that not look gooey at all? That looks like gummy.
Maybe because these marshmallows were probably in that convenience store since like
And
October.
this is like propane fire, like
like isn't
Like-
even edible.
like I've always eaten with like this fire. Like I know you're probably not supposed to, but like I've never done.
That's a bit alarming.
Like don't
Honestly,
be. Like
check
don't
the
be.
expiration date because I feel like
No, mine looks gooey. I think you just waited too long. You took yours away from the flame and just let it. February 26th, 2024. These, but like, the marshmallows fucking expire. What is it? 6 months? 4 months old? Is it Best Buy or expires by? Because that is a scam these days. It just says a date. That's no help.
Well, you're the fucking baking and pastry. What are they made of?
Oh, shit.
Gelatin.
Yeah, it's gelatin.
Like I feel like this marshmallow is different than anything I've had. The texture.
It tastes like a convenience store smells.
Also, that convenience store smelled like.
Hey, I love that convenience store. They have great coffee.
Okay, but it smelled like hell on earth.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Likewise.
Wait, let's check.
Check what?
Check your texts. Oh, is that Gypsy Rose?
Gypsy Rose
Toy.
Actually. So, babe, tell us about your first visit to Home Depot recently.
Well, there's been a doorknob in my house that's been broken for 2 years. You, like, slam the door and the doorknob falls off. And it's been pissing me off, because why isn't it fixed? But the problem is my sister lost all of our screwdrivers and our hammer.
What was she doing with the screwdriver?
I have no idea. I think she hid them under our bathroom sink. Because she hides cups under there.
But why?
I don't know. Like I don't know. And I could not find them. So I was another thing, I was trying to take apart my bed. I used to have a day bed and it was like very big built. I could not unscrew a damn thing. I was just ripping the wood. I literally was sawing it back and forth with my mom, like trying to get
That's
this
such a
out of
like
its frame.
faith thing.
I was so over it. I
Like,
literally
just, like-
jumped on it to try and get it to break, like some of the pieces.
Stop. That's
Yeah.
actually
Oh my
so
god. And
funny.
because you can roll, I had a trundle, so you could roll out a bed underneath. It was like a cart, so we got that down the stairs and then put all of the broken pieces of wood in the cart and then rolled it down my driveway. But it
And
wouldn't
that
roll,
driveway
and we
steep.
ran it. We ran it down, me and my sister. Yeah, and then it broke on like the last like 3 feet, and we had to carry it.
That sounds like a disaster.
But yeah, I had to go to Home Depot to fix this thing, and I had to buy it. My first set of screwdrivers, my first toolkit. Because I'm thinking, like, for the future, like, I got a new bed for my future apartment. Like, I got a big bed, because that'll be my bed forever. And then I got screwdrivers, because, like, I'm always going to need screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Like, if I live in an apartment, like, I need that to, like, do a damn alarm clock to open for the batteries half the time.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
I
You
should just have
definitely
that.
could just you just keep it. For
I
a
would bring,
while.
like, one of each kind to Providence, like, genuinely. But I feel like I've never... No, because Sammy has needed a screwdriver before. Like,
Yeah,
remember he had to
Sammy
ask
has.
a screwdriver Hannah?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh my god, like, I totally could be that person with a screwdriver.
like everyone
Like, what if one of our neighbors needs a screwdriver?
right? Because I'll just hear like, does anyone have a screwdriver? And I'll be like, oh my god, you know my roommate Faith
I
has
have
12.
I've got a whole box set.
She is prepared for anything.
I think I'd just bring one of each, though. Like, one of the... I don't know the different names or whatever. You know what they're called?
I just eye it.
The one that's, like, straight and the one that's, like, a X.
Yeah, I think those are like the two
It's not like
generic.
Hammerhead, but it's something head. Phillips head and the other one. But I'm just saying, I would just need one of each. Like, the smallest of each.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then
So did you replace the?
Oh, that's the thing. I didn't even do it yet. I was trying to clean my bathroom. So I bought it, and I was in a rush, and then I was going to go to the mall with Grace, and then I took a nap. So I never did it. And then the next day I was going to do it, but then I ended up cleaning my bathroom, and that was such a process. I literally was, I think I burned off my nostril hairs. Like, there's so much chemical gas in that. I made a little baking soda concoction for the shower. so much bleach.
So much bleach. It even
So-
smelled like bleach when I got there today.
And that's a full day later. After
full
2
day
people
later.
showered. There was so much steam in the bathroom this morning.
Wow.
Like, that's saying something.
That is pretty intense, I gotta say.
But I did light and I lit candles too.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom. There's
Wow.
a vanilla cupcake
I think
candle.
that the smell of bleach to me is just so strong. Like, I've always had a strong sense of smell.
Mhm.
Like, really bad. Especially, like, when I was little. And, like, I could smell bleach from a mile away. Because I just... It's something about it. Just, like, it gets me. Every time. It always reminds me of... Have you ever been to Burlington Coat Factory?
Yes.
Have
I
you
hate that store.
happened to ever go to the bathroom at Burlington Coat Factory? Because I'm telling you, universally, every single Burlington bathroom smells the same, and it smells like shit and bleach, and like a perfect mix every
That's
time.
horrific.
And it's always the same. Like, I can smell it right now if I think about it.
Don't even.
And it's reminding me of the time my sister got a nosebleed because my brother threw a ball at her face. She literally was bleeding out in the Burlington bathroom. It looked like a murder scene. There was blood
That is
everywhere.
so
Yeah. And
traumatic.
and for some reason we didn't want to tell my stepmom. So we thought like we were gonna get in trouble. So we like had to like clean up the scene, but she still found out. She
Like, of course.
it was everywhere. It was all over her face.
I can't.
That was pretty traumatic.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why I don't like the bathroom.
You know, I had a great experience at a Petco bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, I walked right out of the bathroom, and a woman was standing there with her dog, and she just started complimenting my outfit and my purse, and then she let me pet her dog.
Wow.
Like, I guess that wasn't technically in the bathroom.
I was like waiting for the climax of the story.
No, like, it just
Like-
happened to me recently, and I feel like, I don't know, that was, like, nice.
Yeah, that's so kind.
Like, okay, no need to be like, there's gotta be a point to everything.
I was expecting you to say like, and then she pushed my hair back and grabbed it.
Please.
So yeah.
So I guess there was no climax. Sorry for that boring story.
we saw our roommate Gianna today. 'Cause
Yes.
She also lives in New Jersey, and her boyfriend James, and we saw James' mom, which was my favorite part of the day, personally. It was brief, but
It was
we saw her, and yeah, Gianna says she looks like Meryl Streep, so you can just imagine. You can do with that what you will.
I can't believe that's what you decided to talk about.
So speaking of moms, Faith's mom has me on Instagram.
Oh my god, yes. And Emmy is very, let's just say, proud. I'm just
A
kidding.
little
I'm just kidding. I can't.
too proud.
A little
if you
too
will.
proud.
And you know, I was walking around Providence the other day, and I saw a beautiful sticky note for Pride Month, and it said,
Is this
"There's a bug,"
Oh. Oh hell, that's a big ass bug.
and it said, "Eating pussy is organic," right? And I was like, "Oh my god, like Pride Month, like that's so like fitting." Like, yes, like I agree, eating pussy is organic. So I decided to post it on my story and put Happy Pride Month, you know, naturally. And you know, the next day I like decide to just check the views, and the first name I see is Faith's mom. Knowing
And you know she reads that damn well. Or you know
Oh.
damn well that she reads that.
oh, absolutely.
Because she will
Absolutely.
swipe up,
She'll
and
swipe
like
up,
it.
she'll like it, she will hit me up.
She
which
will share it
I
to
love.
me.
I love every time, but just
Yeah.
knowing that I was going to be in her house that very weekend and like have to like look her in the
Share a
eyes,
wall.
like knowing that she saw that.
My mom's gonna make you breakfast tomorrow morning. She's making avocado toast. Very excited.
Like, is she gonna like look at me and just be like,
She would never.
"Idiots."
She told Emmy she loved her today.
She did. She's so sweet. She's so good.
She said, we were leaving, and she was like, "Bye, Faith. Drive safe. Like, love you." And then she goes, "Love you too."
I was like, love ya.
She's
Um,
so cute.
So actually, let's just pretend that bug didn't fly.
Did you just take a sip of that? You can take
I
a sip
did.
of mine.
You
You want to share?
You know, a bug never killed anyone. It wasn't like it was a poisonous bug. I like guys, and
That's true. There's bugs in half the fruit we eat, and we probably are eating them too. So.
speaking of fruit, Faith's phone is currently
Shit.
balancing on a bowl of cherries.
And it's one of those bowls you can have, it's like the top comes off so you can put the pits in the bottom, or like the nutshells, like for pistachios.
Like, that's so inventive. That's
So good.
Faith told me that I was like an alien today, which I don't know how to take.
I said it, so like I didn't mean it as like freak alert. Like I meant it as in like I feel like Emmy's very unique, and she comes with a unique perspective that really makes me view the world differently and view like I guess things differently.
So,
Like you make me stop and think, and I feel like if an alien was right in front of me, that would make me stop and think too. And like
valid
I
take.
don't know.
Valid take. So what you're saying is, I flew a UFO into your life and sucked you into it.
I would never describe it that way ever.
Actually, that's not what I meant.
Like, I actually think you took it, and I don't want to mean it like that anymore.
Took it and ran with it, but
You aren't like an alien.
all right. Good.
Sorry.
Good then.
Let's get that straight.
Because when I think of alien, I think of those blow up aliens you get at the fair when you hit the that thing where you had a mallet.
Yes, the strength meter
That's
thing.
what I think of when I hear alien.
Mm-hmm.
And like it just kind of throws me off a little bit,
I agree.
Like I'm just like, am I a blue and So
Yeah.
we're back. Faith's phone may or may not have overheated.
I don't know if you noticed the fire.
Yeah, so there's a fire going on. Yeah, and
my
Faith's
phone shut off and overheated, and we had to wait like 5
Yeah.
minutes. So we took a break listening to the new Clara song.
Yeah, that was a bit awkward. But what I was saying is, am I just a blue inflatable alien from the carnival? Anyways, continuing on.
I think this lighting was better.
Yeah, maybe we should have
We'll
done
make this like the picture, and then people will be like confused, like, why does it look better?
Yeah, like, oh my god, Faith got me this shirt because it looks like my dad. It says, "Time for a little sippy poo."
I thrifted that at the thrift
Yeah.
store we're gonna go to tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a Faye Webster shirt. Sammy bought this for me.
And
So cute.
so king for that. We were gonna talk about Facebook Marketplace because
Yes.
Faith's been on a kick.
I've really been into Facebook Marketplace. I've been on that grind every single day, like, because I deleted Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. And I haven't had TikTok for a while, but I haven't had the other two for like 2 months, or for like a month. And I've been on Facebook that entire time. So I've been
Yeah.
kind of addicted.
And she's been like touching grass and stuff.
And I
which
have
is,
been
like,
touching grass. I've been going on walks, all that.
It's like admirable, honestly.
What can
It
I
is.
say? I'm not like I'm better than everybody else, but yeah.
Maybe you just are. Just trying to feel if your phone's hot.
Is it?
It's not too bad.
Here. Okay. I feel like, so I wanted to mostly talk about the notable things I saw on Facebook Marketplace, because some people saw some weird shit. Like,
Oh my god, I can pull up that drawing.
I send so many things to her. Oh my god, the drawing. There was this person who
This
drew a
had me
photo
cackling.
of,
Who even was
it was for $10.
It was 15.
It was 15.
Yeah.
R.L. Stein, that's the guy who wrote the Goosebumps books.
Tell me not, this is Gypsy's ex.
Yes.
So are you sure they don't mean Ryan? What was his name? Bro,
Ryan,
Gypsy Rose's first fiance. Tell me not, bruh. like
That's crazy.
bod and everything, bruh. Even,
Yeah.
oh my god, bro, the crooked nose, everything.
I don't know. Like, $15 is kind of crazy for that. I saw a leopard print sex swing. I sent it to Emmy asking if we wanted it for the future apartment, like for a seating option.
Yeah.
I think we might
Oh, here it
splurge
is,
and get
here.
it.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like, are you
honestly,
kidding me?
We might splurge, because why not? Oh, there was this.
This is a cup. That does not look like a cup.
The angle it was at was a bit off-putting. What else did you see? Oh, the book?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to say... Neem Kampf?
Neim Kampf, I think?
Neim Kampf? Hitler's book was, like, vintage 1970s Hitler book. I was like, okay.
Vintage.
Like, vintage? I'm sorry. I feel like you should be selling that to, like, a museum or something if it's, like, that vintage. Or, like... Facebook Marketplace is kind of crazy. I saw a $300 porcelain Elvis decanter on my Facebook Marketplace because I've a decanter like holds like alcohol. Like I've been looking for my dad for Father's Day and for his birthday, which is in July, and it's very much like, because I'm in New Jersey and I only look at listings in New Jersey, it's like in Staten Island area, it's like Italian male. That's my entire Facebook Marketplace. In between, perfect. Like, some boots and I know, it's perfect. It's perfect. Facebook Marketplace knows exactly how I need to find my stuff. Like, it's Jets and Giants shit. It's, like, Harley Davidson. It's, like, lighters, vintage lighters, anything Elvis, anything, like, Frank Sinatra, Beatles. It has a lot of the Beatles stuff.
Which is so, like, that's so amazing.
I know.
Like, who knew Facebook created such a wonderful, beautiful platform.
Tiffany lamps, lots of Tiffany lamps. So I'm looking for a lamp for next year.
Sure thing.
Trying to get into that decorating. Oh, okay. One really big thing that we wanted to mention today, we were talking about it briefly in the car when we were hanging out. Pompeii. Thoughts?
Yeah. So the disaster in Pompeii is something like, you know how when that trend was like, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? Like, that's me with Pompeii. Because genuinely, I literally had, like, a hyperfixation on it when I was, like, 10, maybe 11. Like, and I just remember being so
I had that with the Titanic.
Intrigued. Speaking of the Titanic, we saw Titanic survivor's house today.
Yes, in, like, an area.
Somewhere. But that was crazy. Yeah, but like Pompeii, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Because that's so sad.
Like that volcano, like
the remains of the people holding each other.
Right? Like that's just.
And then there's also the famous song Pompeii.
Oh my gosh, also we were talking about Virginia Woolf's suicide letter. Oh,
that would have killed me if I were her husband.
Oh my god.
It was sad. It was like, I don't know, some of you, if you haven't read it, it's like, you're the only thing that, like, you were the only person that could have saved me if I could have been saved. Yeah. But I can't. Like, I can't feel like this again.
Obviously, she was struggling with bipolar disorder back in the day before it was even known that it was a thing. Yeah. So, obviously, she felt like she was going fucking crazy, unmedicated. And not only unmedicated, having nobody to relate to. Like, nobody on your side understanding what's going on. Like, at least today there's options. Like, you can get medicated, you can get therapy, you can get so many things. Like, but, like, she, like, had nothing. And she probably just felt so, like, lost. Sad. It's actually so sad. But, you know, it's good that at least it's talked about now. Yeah. And, like, well known, because shit.
If only healthcare was free, and
if only
we didn't have to pay for therapy half the time, and everything was covered under insurance, or we didn't have insurance, and everything was just free.
Like, tell me why my insurance changed, because my mom's job, like, changed it, and now I, like, it's, like, a bad insurance. Like I couldn't get blood work at, like, my doctor's office. They were trying to charge, like, $700.
That's actually
and
insane.
I was like,
why does it even cost that much if I didn't have insurance for it?
Like, do I not have insurance? Like, I'm so... And they're like, yeah, we don't take that insurance here. What? Pardon? You're telling me...
Like, how does a doctor's office, like, refuse insurance?
Like, I will never understand it, and I wish I did, and I wish I cared enough to understand it.
Like, oh my god, boring.
Boring.
What is this, serious? Like,
oh wait, I can make a hashtag.
I'm not high on life. I'm dying right now listening to talk about
literally dreading life.
Fucking insurance.
Hashtag.
That was real good, Emmy.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my insides are burning right now.
The
Like,
fire's
I
too
don't
much.
know. No, it's not the fire. I think it's the ice cream.
Yeah.
I think it's the cream cheese on the bagel this morning.
Oh my god, I'm
think
so
it's,
sorry.
I think it's that
The pizza.
juice we just had. I think.
Oh my god,
it's
I
the
know.
pizza. Oh my god, there's so
We
much.
had so much shit today. I did not even want that much bad food, you know? I
No,
didn't even
like, it
go
just
into it with that
happened.
intention.
It just happened.
We were gonna have barbecue. Meat is good for you.
You know what? Tomorrow we have an avocado toast in the morning.
Yeah.
Barbecue meat deliciousness.
For lunch.
And then, you know what?
ramen for dinner. And 2 out of 3 meals are free. And ramen's especially Cajun because it's delicious.
Exactly that.
So it gets an out, you know?
Right. So we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah.
We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
My stomach is feeling how it felt like when I had Diet Dr. Pepper, and the only thing I had ate that day was like a couple crackers or something.
Like my
And it was
stomach-
like in my stomach, it's like there's nothing in there, but I can hear it bubbling like a cauldron, like a witch.
fuck. Now that you're
Like-
saying it, I can feel it like so intensely. Like I feel that feeling where I know I'll feel better if I throw up.
No, don't say that.
I'm not gonna throw up in front of you. I would never. I know too well. I remember one time Faith was like, definitely like should have thrown up, and like I saw her like run to the bathroom, and I was like, fuck, because she has a phobia of throw up. So I go in
Yeah.
there and I like
I
sit.
love you so much for that.
I literally sat on the
Like,
ground and I was like, all right, Faith, I think that you might just have to do it.
I was like, nope.
You're gonna feel so much better. And you were like, I can't. You were rocking back and forth like, like coughing. And I was like, girl, like at a certain point you're torturing yourself.
No, like I felt so much better once I went to bed and nothing came out.
Like that's
I
because
didn't
you
even. I
haven't felt
wasn't
the
even
relief.
feeling like I felt fine in the morning. No, but
Sure you
you're
did.
like you're just the best for that. Like
I literally saw you get up, go to the
You're
bathroom.
just-
I just knew. I was like, fuck. You can
no,
always
like
tell.
most people wouldn't do that. So thank you.
Of course.
You're really great.
I knew you needed support because
My bitch.
yeah, my bitch. Anyways, we're burning up at the fire.
Yeah, rosy cheeks.
So we should probably get going now.
Yeah, we're gonna go to bed. My beautiful new bed. All right.
It was a pleasure. We'll see you guys next time.
See you in episode 4, whenever that comes out. Bye.